What is happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome to another live stream. I know you're probably wondering, where is Matisse and where is Livz? Livz, I have no idea where he is. He's usual late, you know what I mean? But Matisse is coming in as we speak, people. So we are here and we will discuss it. So apologies on that one. I didn't want to keep you more later than usual. I delayed it by 15 minutes. So I thought to myself, you know what, man, I have to get this stream going as soon as I can, people, man, because it's crazy. It's mad in the dunya right now. You know when they say it's mad in the dunya? Right now, it's mad in the dunya. Transfers are moving reckless. Liverpool are moving reckless. Darwin Nunez, 100 million package to Liverpool. Yes, it is true. It is confirmed. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. You know what I mean? The panel's coming, people, man. The panel's coming. Everybody's got to do their thing. Transfer news. I don't know what Livz is on, but listen, he'll be here as soon as he can. Matisse, he's just messaged me now. He's coming now. He's incoming now. He's incoming now. So Matisse is here any minute. But listen, people, I want to know your thoughts. Before we speak for the next hour or so, I want to hear your thoughts, man. Liverpool and Nunez. Someone said Jota and Nunez disgusting. All right, listen. It's mad, mate. It's absolutely mad. Livz is rapping. He probably is, man. He's probably fixing up his do-rag, man. You know what I mean? But listen, people, it's crazy, man. For me, I'm just flabbergasted. Liverpool are not messing around. They said, Haaland, we don't care. We're getting Darwin Nunez. We don't care about Haaland. Haaland what? Who's Haaland, they said? They said we're getting the hottest property in world football right now. And Darwin Nunez is. Everybody's talking about Darwin Nunez. We got Livz here. Livz, what's going on, bro? What kind of timing is this, bro?
Bro, I had Jesus' representatives on the phone all morning, bro.
You're signing nobody, mate. You're signing no one, man. Stop gassing yourself up, man.
I had Jesus' people on the phone.
Jesus and Tielemans. I seen you on Twitter, man. Stress him.
You know what's so mad? Jesus' people, they're asking for a couple extra million, like commission. I'm like, guys, like money doesn't grow in trees. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Arsenal balling now. You know, we see from Mick Arteta. Are they balling right now? Have you got the piece?
I've got money to spend. I tell you, just got off to get me. Spoke to Edu a couple of days ago. The Cronkies are being generous to us this summer. It's about really time for rebuilding the squad and hopefully bringing in the right additions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Listen, it's good to have you back on, man. It's been a while, man. We should have linked up more, man. But listen, obviously, the Darwin Nunez, you know what I mean? It's out there, man. 100 million Liverpool. It's mad, you know, man. For a player who's had one good season, 100 million, bro, that just shows you the levels now. You can't spend 50, 60. You got to spend big now, man. For the package, it's confirmed. Fabricio's confirmed it. 5-year deal ready for Darwin Nunez to sign.
That's a lot of money, though.
For a player who just had one good season, let's be real.
It's a lot of money. If Arsenal put in that bid, I'll be questioning. I'll be honest. I'll be asking questions. I'll be like, is he really worth that much? Is he? I don't know, man.
Have you watched a bit of him?
Around better players, in it. So he's around. He's going to a better squad around better players. So it might work out for him, innit? So,
you know what I mean? For me, like I said to you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad we dodged it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do respect his talents. I do respect that he's a goal scoring machine. You know what I mean? And for me, it's like a fox in a box. But I tell you what, man, technically wise, he's not great, man. We got Matisse in the building. Listen, it's all good, Matisse, man. We know we're great. Man like Matisse in the building. What are you telling me, bro?
There we go. I'm good. Talk to me. Come on.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're here.
You've been on the phone to Kunde's reps.
Bro, listen,
he's got an intershirt. What's in the intershirt? What's in the intershirt in the background?
This is where we plan to prize players from in the swap deal for Lukaku. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, hearts and condolences out to Toby. I heard that Bastoni's not leaving. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously,
amen.
Hey, bro, to our brother.
Bro, Toby was talking a lot yesterday as well, bro.
You see the stream today? You see the stream?
I see it.
What is this energy? Like,
bro, Toby, I don't know what it is. See, Spurs fans, this is what I'm saying. Bro, one little thing and that's it. They just take it out of bounds. Watch.
Yeah.
I told them next season, watch. Let's keep
the same energy. He's not coming to United. Like, it will not happen. How about it's not coming to your club? So sure. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But Matisse, man, big up to you, man. Big up to everybody who's already locked in, man. Already nearly 500 is already here, man. Big up to you. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to both of these guys' channels, their socials. The link is in the title, people. But Matisse, breaking news, man. £100 million package. Darwin Nunez, one great season, and you're worth 100 million, man. That's the transfer window. You know how it's crazy right now. What's your thoughts, bro?
Is that done? Is that really happening?
Yo, listen. I'm gonna respect Grizz, yeah, but I'm gonna put Fabrizio, even though a lot of people are thinking that he's a bit dodgy right now.
Oh, we lost you, mate.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
You're back.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, here it is. Cool. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you people to see. But yeah, Matisse, it's already done. I don't know if I think you were filming at that time, so you must have missed it. But
I've just seen it now. I've just seen it, yeah.
Right there, bro. Right there.
Bomba hole.
Yeah, man. But he said here it would be 100 million. I don't know why he's done that again. It's a 100 million package, but obviously
Adams will probably be based on trophies, appearances, goals.
Yeah, all of that, bro. All of that, man. Matisse is serious, man. 100 million.
Yeah, I don't know if he's worth that. I can't lie. That's a lot of money.
I'll be like, okay, cool. This guy better bang.
I'm not gonna lie. I just did a video that will come out tomorrow with Rabona TV. He's a Benfica fan, so I actually just spoke about Darwin Nunez for a good half an hour with him. And I'm not gonna lie. Yes, he's scored a lot of goals this season, but it has been a big rise in comparison to what he did the season before. He's completely just blown up out of nowhere. He's exceeded his XG. I do feel like there's a drop off coming in terms of, same with Nkunku at Leipzig. When you exceed your XG so massively, unless you're like Human Son and you've just going to keep doing it year in, year out, there is going to be potentially a drop off like there was for us with Timo Werner. My thing is now, what do you bring to the table outside of your goals? Do you bring all round general play? With Nunez, it's not like that. He's like 55% pass completion. Do you know what I mean? It's the dribbling in the tight spaces isn't great. He's more of a player that runs into space. Now, knowing Liverpool and Klopp, they'll find a way to get the best out of this guy over the next couple of years, and he'll do well in the Liverpool system because all of their forwards bang. But for that much money, he ain't Diaz. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not that kind of player. I don't think he's worth it.
Well, he's not really that great, bro. If you look at him, like if we're judging, like, cool, a lot of men like to judge in terms of numbers, but bro, when the eye test comes into play, bro,
this is what I mean.
That,
That's the thing, man. It's an eye test for me. I'm not going to disrespect his goal scoring prowess, and his finishing is unbelievable. But the problem is, in this modern day game right now, you need more than that. I'm looking for more than that. That's why, for me, I don't want anything to do with Nunez. No, it doesn't mean I'm going to slag him off. Doesn't mean I think he's a shit player. For me, want Scamacca from Sassuolo. I've watched a bit of him now. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on Scamacca, but for me, I'm looking for a player who does more than just goals. And people say, you're going crazy, Saeed. What are you talking about? The aim of a striker is to score goals. But in this, from what I've seen of Man United in the last few years, for me, holding up the play, bringing other people to play, making us fluid, for me, that is very, very essential. And I know, and Man City are a product of that. No striker, and they're still winning trophies. For me, I know you're going to disagree with me, Livz, but I want Scamacca. I don't know what you man are on with Scamacca, but for me, Nunez, 100 million, I just can't fathom. But I'm just looking at it thinking, are Liverpool just doing that because
they're panicking?
They've gone and bought Haaland, and they need to basically act. They need to act, basically.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because both Haaland and Nunez as well, they're players that kind of go against what their teams have. I mean, I think Nunez probably fits into Klopp's a little bit more seamlessly than Haaland does at Pep at City. You look at Nunez, he's going to press from the front. If Liverpool keep being dangerous in transition, he's great running into space. He's great finisher. It's just he'll work there. I'm sure it'll probably work there. But for our teams, I wouldn't be paying 80 million for Nunez. I don't think that's what Man United and Chelsea would have been needed. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
A lot of money, man. For me, I think his flaws will be kind of like they won't be exposed in Klopp's system. I think you're looking at Yota, you're looking at Salah on the eye. Salah is not the greatest technically. Their players are very much killers. And Nunez, guess what? He's a killer. He's one of them that gets in the box, scores. His finishing is unbelievable. I think that's what the Klopp system does. It hides your deficiencies. If you're looking at Jordan Henderson, he doesn't have to do the most amazing stuff. But again, Jordan Henderson fits for Liverpool. There's a lot of players that fit for Liverpool because of Jurgen Klopp and the system that's created within Jurgen Klopp. And that's why, for me, it makes sense for him to go Liverpool. But I don't know, man. I just find this transfer window crazy, man. Liverpool already, within a day, done, basically. You know, if you're looking at it, I don't think Benfica are going to say no to that. I genuinely don't.
No, they won't. They won't. When I spoke to you know,
what did he say?
Adrian, this was the kind of fee that, I mean, he thought less. You know, we spoke about 60 to 80 million. Yeah. So, but that's euros, isn't it? So 80 million euros is probably around about 65 million pounds. If it's a package, it's rising to what? Did it say 100? So
yeah, 100
around about 65 million rising to 85 million. That's around about what they would have wanted. That's probably maybe a little bit more than what it sounded like. So they'll definitely 100% take that. They're not gonna reject that. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's basically gonna end up being the done deal. And how much are they paying him wage wise will be interesting, because obviously we know Liverpool are very good at finessing.
It's a 5-year contract, you know what I mean? So again, I reckon it's probably going to be a big wage. Obviously, Sadio Mane, they've rejected the deal, the 30 million deal from on Bayern Munich. I don't know if they want more to recuperate a bit of money for Nunez. I'm not sure. Someone's saying 60 grand a week. Nah, I don't think it is, man. I think that'll be. I think that wouldn't be the thing that's going on. And by the way, people, this is not a Newcastle shirt. This is a Juventus shirt. I got this as a present. I know people are thinking. I don't know if people don't watch Juventus, but this is actually a Juventus shirt, man. It's the last season of Ronaldo's one. I got it from Mystery Kits if anyone needs it. But yeah, 70k reported. Fair play, man. Fair play. Did any of you would have liked him? Like, obviously, I know Matisse doesn't really want him, but you, in terms of Livz, Arsenal, would you have fancied Nunez up? Because there was talk of certain maybe coming.
Well, one thing I like about him though, he's got that like hunger to score some goals. Do you get me? And that's what we've been lacking in a lot of years. Do you get me? Just a striker that just relentless in front of goal, just knows how to put them away. Do you get? But don't get me wrong though. The price that Benfica were wanting, I said, nah, I don't think we should go for that. Like, I personally said I wouldn't pay more than 50 million.
Yeah.
But when I knew that that wasn't gonna happen, that we had to pay over the odds to get him, I just said forget. But obviously, right now, I'm hearing Scamacca. He looks good.
Scamacca's the one, man. I think he's the only one right now. If you're looking at technical strikers that are around Matisse, Scamacca is the one that I think a lot of fans are looking at. For me, United, it's got to be a certainty. Obviously, you man are after Jesus. You're both battling for Jesus.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, that's what
Livz, you better watch your shoulder, bro. We coming, bro.
You know, I think it's the agent that's playing about, man.
Who would have thought Arsenal and Chelsea would be after Jesus? I don't get this transfer window. Matisse, is it me or is it the transfer windows now are changing? Everybody's going for the same player. I think
we all need the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? We're all looking for the same thing. You guys need a striker after the whole Martial thing, and you know, Ronaldo's getting on, Cavani's leaving. You need a striker. You also need a DM. We need a DM. Arsenal need a DM. Arsenal need a striker. We need a striker. Everybody needs the same shit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's positions that's been neglected in our teams. Or poorly scouted for quite a while. We've all kind of been a little bit messy with our transfer activity for quite a while, I'd say. We haven't been hitting them out the park like City and Liverpool. And now our chickens have come to roost and we all need the same shit. So it's like, it's great because I personally feel with this Gabriel Jesus thing, Arsenal fans were getting gassed about this guy. They were like, this is perfect. This is the guy we need. And then I actually said it weeks before we even linked. I was like, why are we not going for this guy? Like, he's a very, very good player. He can play all across the front line. He's going to press from the front. He's technically assured. He's at a good age. And people will say, oh, look at his statistics. But I saw Timo Werner and Lukaku statistics, and that came back to bite me in the ass. So statistics don't really always... It's whether the quality that you're looking at can translate to your team in terms of profile and in terms of your system. You can look at statistics all you like, but if you can't make those statistics translate over to your team, there's no point getting that player. Do you know what I mean? It depends on how they get their goals, how they get their assists. I just think with Gabby Jesus, he's been playing the possession-based team. He's been coached by Pep. Got Premier League experience now. He's at a good age. He's not injury prone. I think it would be a good smart signing for both of us. Obviously, I hope we get him because it will just plug a few holes in our attack. We've got a few gaping holes.
Livz ain't having it. Livz ain't having it.
No,
He's not having it.
No, you know what's so funny is the fact that
Mm.
Chelsea, obviously, they need a striker as well now, because I think they're trying to let go of Lukaku. But personally, I don't think I don't know what's gonna happen. I think the only way Inter are probably gonna get Lukaku is if they accept your
loan. I reckon loan has to be a loan first.
It'll be a loan deal.
With obligation though.
Yeah, it needs to be an obligation because I'm not trying to see that brother return. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie to you. And then on top of that, player swap has been reported. Skriniar could be involved in a player swap. I think his agent's currently meeting with Milan. Yeah. And if they can involve a £50 million player plus a 20 million loan, I'm taking that all day. I joked on Twitter that we should just stop the direct debit because we've only paid some of the money. The rest of it was installments. Like 71 million was installments. I was like, much like a gym membership, just stop the direct debit. Do you know what I'm saying? We've all done it. Do you know what I mean? We've all done it.
I do it on my phone now.
Bro, just change the payment method. Do you know what I'm saying? Just jump from that rest of Barclays, 100%.
Man, you know who one player? There's one player I think that a lot of teams should be going for, but I haven't really been hearing a lot of links. Nkunku.
Yeah, he's today was linked with United, but I don't like these kind of players that just get tossed around everywhere, man.
He's very good, bro. And his good number is technically very good.
Probably technically
are great.
Yeah. He reminds me a little bit of Jesus in the fact that he can play across the front three. And that's why they're so valuable, these players. Jesus and Nkunku can play across the front three. And that's why, for me, they're going to be very, very much sought after. I think Jesus is going to be a brilliant fit for Chelsea. I genuinely do. With the way that Tuchel can operate, I think he could be valuable. The only thing is, Arsenal don't have Champions League football. We don't have Champions League football. It's very difficult now to prize players away from their respective teams when, you know what I mean? Like, we're not offering them that Champions League football, which they all love. You know what I mean? They all love it. To be the main man at Arsenal might be all right.
All we've got to offer right now is Premier League football and wages, high wages.
Yeah, we give you high wages.
Right, we are basically cash cows. That's what we are now. That's exactly what we are right now. It's mad.
Absolutely.
It would have been a big boost. We bottled it.
But I was seeing some reports saying that he doesn't want to join Arsenal because he doesn't have the Champions League football. I don't know if that's true.
That's what always was.
I'm not trying to rattle anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I heard a little birdie told me that you guys not having the chance, not having.
I don't know. You know,
you have the right music license for him. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, I think because obviously Edu being the man that helped him break into the Brazilian squad, I think that could help smooth over the deal. Obviously, he's worked with Arteta in the past, etc. Relations between the two managers at Arsenal City, maybe that could help us out. And obviously, I think he'll be guaranteed more of a starting place than he would be at Chelsea. So,
absolutely. Man, Marley saying, say, let Livz talk about Arsenal, not you or Matt. Who's Matt?
Who's Matt?
I guess he means me. He's giving me a
name. Oh, okay. I was thinking, Matty. Name, man. This is Matt, you know. Man call him Matt, you know. Matt from down the road.
Man said Matt.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say too much now.
That's my pub nickname.
Yeah, that's your pub nickname. You get the man said Matt. That's who's Matt. We ain't got no Matt in here, man. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said to you, I just think for me, Jesus, though, for me, it's worth it. 50 million. Even I think 50 million is worth it because he's so. I think he's underrated, man, in terms of what he does. And that's why Pep Guardiola's doing everything he can to keep him. You know what I mean? But it just depends on whether...
He can't, though, innit? He's just signed Haaland, Alvarez. He can't convince him to stay.
Well, you don't know, man. Again, you know what I mean? For what they're going to try and do, Champions League football or whatnot, they need to fight across a lot of fronts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, with me, I'm frustrated because we're just linked with the same kind of players. At Chelsea, is it the same? Like, you just linked with the same ones that Arsenal linked with? Is it the same, or are you, man, linked with a lot of players?
We are linked with quite a few players. I think the main thing for me is that I don't want to be linked with players that are. I feel like someone say like take Raheem Sterling for instance, right? He's kind of done everything he needs to do. Do you know what I mean? At Man City, he's on high wages. I'm not saying that he's not going to come here with the motivation to go again, but I'm trying to understand from Raheem Sterling's standpoint, a player that we've been linked with, what does he need to come to Chelsea for to accomplish? He's won everything he needs to win in England.
Yeah.
Like, what is there to do? Whereas if you go abroad, you could understand it's a new challenge, new lifestyle. I want players that have got a point to prove, but at the same time are also technically assured. I think that's very important. I think you don't want to get players that are just going through the motions in their career, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want any of that. So for me, it's just about bringing in technical players now. We've got too many of these service merchants. We've got a lot of we've got a couple of attackers that can't really help us create many chances in terms of their passing range or their first touch or whatnot. They're a little bit technically limited. They need others to service them. I would prefer to go to a forward line that everybody can be going in the same direction. Everybody can interchange. I'm done with strikers, Saeed. I've got PTSD. I'm finished, bro.
Oh,
Done.
seriously?
I'm done with these out and out strikers, bro. I'm finished. I'm done.
What out and out strikers are there now in modern day football? It's rare, man.
saying.
Lewandowski, Benzema. Even Benzema's not an out and out. He drops into midfield sometimes, can drop into the deeper role. You know what I mean? Out and out strikers. Lewandowski, okay, Benzema. But apart from that, who?
Vlahovic, he was one.
Vlahovic, yeah, but I'm talking about world class.
World
there's
class.
not many.
There's not that many world class strikers about.
There's not many world class strikers. You know, Lukaku, I would even put him. I would put him a tier below, maybe even 2 tiers below.
I'm gonna do that too. Lukaku's legacy now for me is just as big as Robbie Keane's. Do you know what I'm saying? You remember Robbie Keane? You remember Robbie Keane? Everyone was like, do you know what, bro? I'm on a full petty slander thing, bro. He's as big as Robbie Keane. Over 100 Premier League goals. Yeah, he's solid, but he's not world class. Over 100 Premier League goals, done it for your country. You both went to Inter Milan. Robbie Keane, bro. That's where it is now. It's Robbie Keane. No more than that. He's not in that Benzema, Lewandowski,
man,
Kane.
Definitely not.
He's not in that tier. You're not going into that tier. Nah.
Big up to City Extra in the chat, man. Lukaku dusted at the bridge, in my opinion. For me, I genuinely, for me, you know what? I'm kind of like, I feel sorry for Chelsea fan because he came in. Now, you know me, Matisse said it. I banter.
And you said it.
I actually feel sorry for Matisse, for Chelsea fan, because this guy lied. He said, I'm coming back to my dream club, my boyhood club. This guy wrote a whole story, a fairy tale, and then all of a sudden, by October, he wants to leave. Like this brother, man, I genuinely, like, players, like, you can't despise players, innit? But Lukaku, like, you can actually despise this player, because he stinks of, like, arrogance of, like, he comes in and he's like, he comes into with Pogba and he starts doing all this handshakes and whatnot. You're thinking, right, he's settled in now, Then he has the first good season and then he kind of struts around second season, whatever. Lukaku comes in at Chelsea and then just takes the piss.
Yeah. 100%. And my thing is with this is that I just look at the situation. I say to myself, this guy, I feel like we've been mugged off here. This is a little bit fraudulent.
You can tell though, he's been promised a lot of stuff though when he came to Chelsea.
No, I don't think so. But
no, I don't think so.
Bro, is he not most expensive signing?
Yeah, but that doesn't give him a divine right to pick up a Premier League title.
Nobody knows though. Maybe when he was negotiating, etc., they probably told him, "Listen, we want you to be our main man. We're going to play around you. To get me, etc. He's probably gone there Tuchel for otherwise. You get Tuchel, obviously, Tuchel at the time that you signed Lukaku, he won the Champions League, so he's got a bit of a say so now. Do you get?
It's not an excuse to be completely unprofessional though. I can't lie publicly.
No, 100%.
He chucked his toys at a prime. He didn't show some which he need to.
Bro, what do you expect, man? Does he think he's like some high profile? If you're not a franchise player, you're not someone that people can invest stocks in. You're just a simple goal scorer. There's nothing crazy about you. You know what I mean? He's just an effective goal scorer. And that's what Lukaku is. He's a flat track bully when he wants to be. And that's all it is, man. Apart from that, his technical game isn't great. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that aura about him that you think, right, he should be intimidated by Lukaku. You know what I mean? The most intimidation you're going to get is when he has a bad touch and the ball going in your face. That's the most intimidation you're going to get with Lukaku. Let's be real. Like, honestly, man, for me, when it was at Old Trafford, I enjoyed the first season, but I tell you what, mate, it was a nightmare after that. It's an absolute nightmare. Big up to Divigi. He says, Diego Costa is free. Nah, man, come on. Even I'm not going to banter him. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But again, there's a lot to do. You know what, Matisse? Yeah? I think, I've given you, I think, not that much credit in terms of the job that's been done. I gave you a lot of stick, on the big six. You know what I mean? Rightly so. But at that time, it didn't make sense. I think now it looks like it's making more sense now in terms of the kind of I would say, and that's why for me I predicted Chelsea to have a bad season next season because there's a lot to do. Not saying that we're gonna have a great season, but I genuinely think Chelsea, they're the ones to watch out though that might drop out the top four. I'm not saying they are. I'm saying
Yeah.
in terms of the actual job and the task that you've got to do in terms of irrespective of the players and the strikers.
It's a lot. I'm going very under the radar next season. I've seen some Chelsea fans on some of my shows been saying, "Oh, don't act like as if we're just as bad as Tottenham." I'm like, bro, I'm gonna play this low. I'm gonna lowball this shit as much as possible. Like, the situation we're in is the amount of players that we need to bring in and the amount of players we need to get rid of. And the time is ticking. The time is on the clock. Do you know what I mean? You've got a whole Lukaku situation that needs to be sorted out. 2 centre-backs need to come in for the centre-backs that have left. We don't have cover or adequate cover in the wing-back positions, which we saw how essential it was when Reece James and Chilwell was out. And we haven't even got to the forward line in the midfield. Every single department you could possibly think of in our team needs rectifying and needs fixing. Like, the midfield of Jorginho and Kante is aging. We need the next player in that position in terms of the DM. We don't have that. The forward line, you guys can see how bad it is. Yeah.
We don't want Kante, by the way. Any United fan?
Oh, you don't?
That, by the way. No, please. Sorry. I respect Kante, but for me, stay away from that, man.
Why?
Nah, because for me, I'm not saying that he's declining, but he's a shadow of the player he is, man. He's a shadow, man. He's not someone that, for me, will improve United.
You wouldn't take him on a 2-year deal?
Nah, I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be honest with you, nah. I'm not feeling Kante, man.
I'll take
I don't want someone that's past his best, man.
I don't know why he would go to Man United. Like, again, no disrespect.
I don't even think he's past his best, man. I think he's still good. He's still good. It's just sometimes he's just been struggling with a bit of injuries. But when
that's what I'm saying to you. He's had a lot of injuries. Nobody talks about his injury record. It's quite bad, isn't it, Matisse?
Yeah, like you can't rely upon him to stay fit anymore. Like, there you go. We don't have cover for him, which is not great as well. So maybe if we rotated him better and looked after him, it would be better. But do you really want to? His wages would have to drop. Why would you pay someone 290k a week that you have to take out of the team?
Think about it. You lot have been overplaying the guy for years.
Yeah, well, we have 100%.
Yes, bro.
Because we've been neglecting our midfield. We haven't signed a midfielder since Sarri season, Kovacic.
But say, you can't deny the fact that if you man signed him, he definitely improves you, man.
Oh, Man United. I think 100%. With McTominay, 100%.
Of course. But for me, is that the correct?
You can't complain.
For me, is that the correct barometer you should be judging United? Is that what you should doing? Like, if you say now, I don't know. You know, what player is probably better than, Al Neni, but is it good enough for Arsenal? You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of logic, isn't it? Tielemans for me is a perfect signing. You know what I mean?
Would you take Tielemans?
Of course. Are you mad? Would
you take Tielemans, Matisse?
We don't need him.
If you need a midfielder,
I think you do need him.
No, we don't need him. We need a DM. We need a DM.
You need a midfielder, yeah, like a 8.
You can play the 8. You can play the
we have enough 8s. We need a DM. Our midfield is extremely imbalanced. The only sitter we have in our team is Jorginho. We have Mason that can be an 8. Ruben can be an 8. Gallagher could be an 8. Kova could be an 8. Kante. We've got all these box-to-box midfielders. We don't have anybody who can.
Basuma.
Would you take him if you needed a player like him?
If I needed him, maybe. Depends.
So you're a fan of Tielemans then, yeah?
I think he's a very good player. I'm not overly like. There's other players I prefer. Like I preferred Bruno Guimaraes that went to Newcastle more. I like a player like that. I think there's other players that I prefer over Tielemans. To be honest, I think he's a good player, but he's not someone that I'm excited by. No.
What would you say his strengths and weaknesses are?
Well, he's box to box, isn't he?
He's not got much mobility. If I'm being honest with you, his mobility is not the greatest.
You don't think so? Not enough for. I mean, at Man United, I feel like you need 2 midfielders, really. To be honest,
I know exactly. I would take him, but I think sometimes I've watched him in Premier League. I think he get past quickly a lot. I don't know, man. I just think for me, his mobility is great, but I think his passing is unbelievable. I think his his distribution of the ball. I think he's quality midfielder. But again, is he got that power in that midfield that we need? That you might need. I think personally, for me, I would rather get Basuma. Basuma is, for me, the complete midfielder that I think United should be getting in terms of power, pace, his strength, the way he kind of holds on to people. I said, get off.
Press resistant as well.
For me, he's a reincarnation. I'm not saying it's like Pogba, but if you had to have like a similar mold of Pogba, for me, the closest you're going to get is Basuma in the Premier League.
I wouldn't say he's like Pogba.
No, I'm not saying that Pogba, but he's almost got the Pogba characteristics. Have you seen the way he can skip past?
He can't pass nothing like Pogba though.
No. But that's a special, unique character. But I'm saying if you were to have a branch of Pogba, I think the closest one you're gonna get in the Premier League is Basuma. The way he plays, I'm
He
not
doesn't.
saying
Yeah.
it's Pogba, but I'm saying it's like if you had a branch of Paul Pogba, Basuma is that person.
I think if you needed someone to complement Pogba, I think Basuma would work. But for me, Basuma's like more of your defensive guy who's going to win you tackles, interceptions, cover the ground, press resistance, sit deep, win the ball. I think he would do. I think he'd be very good for you guys. He'd be very good for I think all of our teams. To some respect, we all kind of need that player that can receive the ball, because look at McTominay, right? I seen your pass map for the season. McTominay does not want the football.
You know, Grizz rates him. You know, Grizz rates him. Grizz used to rate McTominay.
Grizz rates McTominay. Would he? Yeah, but okay. He rates McTominay, but would he take McTominay at Liverpool? No,
that's what I'm saying to you. I asked him that.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Why did man do that?
Bro, because this is what they do, bro. This is what they do.
Man, I come for your club, but they won't take them.
Because they won't take them. You know why? Because they're trying to keep you down at your level. Do you know what
I'm
saying?
You know, if someone saying they did it on purpose, listen, I had a debate with him, a pre-recorded show, and he was talking about Pogba then. So I don't know if he's trolling. I don't want to speak on his name. If he's trolling, then apologies. But for me, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
He said Jota's world class, bro.
There's no way he rates him. He's definitely trolling.
He said Jota's world class.
Yo, listen, James Redmond said a lot, mate, about Jota, man. If Rio Ferdinand kept them videos open, you know what I mean? I think James Redmond would have been exposed by the way he's spoken about Jota. But you know what I mean? The video didn't come out, man. You know what I mean? Someone, Marley's asking you, don't you think we need Jesus more than Chelsea?
Livz. Of course we do. 100% we do.
Mm.
Because scoring goals was a big issue for us. It weren't really a big issue like that for Chelsea compared to us. There's a reason why these men are third and we're freaking fifth.
Basuma will receive the ball if the defenders a lot better for Man United. And
that's what I'm saying.
He's better defensively than McTominay. He's better on the ball. He's better in every single regard. So your midfield will.
You know why do people not say he's a 6? I think he can play in that 6 role. I've watched him
play anywhere. He can play anywhere. He can play 6, 8, 4.
Yeah. For me, I just think is
his case. You see, Basuma, his case is not done yet, so I don't think any club will be going in for him.
Yeah. I thought it was meant to be wrapped up on Monday, but I'm not sure. It was meant to be on the 6th.
I keep hearing different stories. I keep hearing it was just he returned for bail, and they were gonna let him know if they were gonna charge him or drop the case.
People. Someone was asking in the chat about Ndidi. If you want to play with possession, then you stay away from Ndidi, right?
Of course, man.
If you want to play with possession, play out from the back, do build up play, you stay away from Ndidi because that brother will have turnovers for fun. He's not.
Ndidi's stocks have dropped heavily, though.
Heavily, bro.
For modern football, where you want a player that can receive the ball in tight spaces, off the defenders, press resistant, able to think on his feet quickly. He's not that guy. If you was playing a counter-attacking system and you weren't trying to build up from the back, you had a goalkeeper back in the old days, Petr Cechs, your David De Gea's launching it forward, and then you don't need somebody who's going to play out from the back. Then
I think that's one of the biggest football disappointments, the Ndidi, man. That should have been a good storyline. But it is what it is, people. Yo, big up to everybody who's watching, man. 1.1k in the building, man. Love to everybody that's here, man. You get me? Like I said to you, man, we're trying to give you different type of content. Make sure you follow these guys, man. Matisse just reached 25k. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Livz, I don't know why your channel's not available on YouTube, but Livz online, innit?
It's working. It's back on now.
It's back on now, yeah? Okay, I'll put it. You're just having this haters and that. You're just coming in when you feel like in it. Back on YouTube.
It's easier to link his Instagram from because he's just.
Yeah, I put everything anyway.
I need to get. I don't know. I'm waiting until we get back in the Champions League, man.
Listen, just start.
Man said he's waiting,
Them days are over, man. You're not making Champions League.
I need to do some Champions League content, bro. You want me to be doing Europa prop?
The song slaps. The song slaps, bro.
That haunts me. That song haunts me, bro.
Don't talk to me about Europa League. I'm not. By the way,
you're both doing the song together. You could both.
Nah, mate.
These man should be in conference.
I've opted out. I've opted out for the Champions Europa League.
I wanted you man to play conference, bro.
Nah, man. Listen, Europa League, man. Shout out to West Ham, man. Shout out to West Ham, man. You get me? Shout out to the West Ham guys. You get me? Them man, you know what I mean, helped us out and that. But for me, like I said to you, we got a super chat here from Usman. He goes, question for the panel. Why do people use narratives on Pogba instead of watching? For example, he needs Kante or Vidal, but he was balling with Enzonzi and Stuaro. That's from Juventus days, and obviously Enzonzi from France. Matisse, you go for it first if you want to.
I don't know what that narrative is about. Yeah, I mean, no player needs one other player. That's like saying, one person needs another person. There's a lot of players out there in the world, so I don't think Pogba needs a certain individual, but he definitely needs a player that's going to cover for him defensively, like in Nzonzi did that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying obviously Nzonzi's not the same level as a Kante, but at least Nzonzi actually is defensively more equipped to deal with the situation that Pogba will leave behind him, and then Pogba has the creative freedom to do what he wants to do. I've never understood putting Pogba in a pivot and giving him defensive responsibility.
Exactly.
Like, if you put him in, like, again, I've always said I would prefer Pogba as a 10 than Bruno, but to have both defensively, your team is going to be a little bit on worse for wear, and the counter press is also non-existent. But if you put Pogba in the 10, give him the freedom to operate out wide, pick up the ball in different positions. He wants to dribble. He wants to take people on nutmeg. Let him do what he wants. That's the only way it's going to work. If you're not willing to give him the freedom, then do you know what I'm saying? It's like over 65s, no Oyster card, no travel, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Absolutely. Sangare. I'll be honest with you, I've not watched a lot of Sangare. Matisse, obviously Chelsea are in for him as well. Yeah. I'm not too sure. I think it's paper talk, man. It's paper talk, man.
I'm not sure about him. I've heard mixed things.
Yeah, and run it up quickly. You know what? I don't want to talk about the young man. I'm tired of this. It's not even started.
All Man United fans are tired of this,
I'm tired of this, bro. This is Sancho season 1, man. You know what I mean? Remember season 1 of Sancho? This is season 1 of Sancho, man. We didn't get him.
But Said, did you actually think he was gonna get him? Let's be real. Come on, bro.
Listen, there's hope in it, man. There's
hope. The guy wants Champions League football. He wants to win things. Is he gonna do that at Manchester United? I don't think he is, bro.
The thing is, let me tell you the basic kind of thing that's going on at Barcelona. He hasn't set the world alight at Barcelona. Barcelona have got financial situations. There's
Barcelona as a team are not really. You get me? They're far from.
Sorry,
Barcelona are far from what we know them as. Do you get me?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
He does. When you look at them playing, he's involved. You can tell he gets singled out as one of their top players.
Yeah, of course. I don't think he's even settled well yet. He's had 2 seasons there. I don't think we've seen the best of De Jong at Barcelona. I think he's still young. My thing is, people, is that I just look at De Jong. I think Barcelona have got a 25-day window in terms of their financial situation. Apparently, they're still in the red zone. If they come out of the red zone after these 25 days and they're okay, they don't need to sell De Jong. If the situation doesn't improve and they're still in the red zone after the 25 days, then it's more than likely that it comes to Man United. But for me, there's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. Shout out to James Redmond. There's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. And for me, if a player wants Champions League football, if a player doesn't actually want to leave, then Man United, bloody open your mind and open up your brain and say, you know what? We have to look at alternatives. But for me, at this minute, at Man United, I'm very, very concerned because there's a lack of activity, even though there shouldn't be because the transfer window hasn't started. But there doesn't seem to be a concrete link to anybody else. It just seems to be, well, just go and get 10 former players. That'll work. Nah, man.
You know who I think will be a who will be an alternative to Frankie De Jong?
Who?
I think, what's his name? Ruben Neves.
I think he's a different player, though. That's the thing, though. One's a more of a deep-lying playmaker. One's more, he can do that, but also he's more defensively. His attributes are probably more cleaner and more
going forward, bro. Ruben Neves can play, bro. You get me?
I know. I think we need both. I think we should get both. But look how much they're offering. You see how much they're offering them, Matisse and Livz? 70 million they want for him.
70 million?
They want 70 million for Nunez.
No, for what's
De Jong. Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, what's his called? The one that you just said, bro. What's his name?
Ruben Neves.
Neves. Oh, yeah.
They want 70 million. Yeah, it says it here.
Football's gone mad. Football's gone mad.
That's 17. So I don't know what's going on.
What about Bruno Fernandes? Is he going to be off to summer?
Nah, he's staying, man. He's signed a 5-year deal, man. He's going to be here, man. I don't want Ziyech as well.
A lot of your fan base don't want him to stay.
Sorry?
A lot of your fan base don't want him to stay.
Who, Bruno Fernandes?
Yeah.
For me, like I said to you, I think I'm going to give him the benefit of doubt one more season with Ten Hag. I still think his game is flawed. I think his overall game is average. I think his offensive stats speak for themselves, and I'm not going to discredit him for that. But I think his overall game is average. I'll be really honest with you. And you know me, Matisse, said it. I'm one that always used to rate Bruno Fernandes. I was the one in the last group chat. Me and probably Statman was probably the last ones to say, you know what, Bruno Fernandes, this and that. But the more you look at him, his overall game is average, man. It really, really is. His passing is not great. His distribution of the ball,
Bro,
is not
if he was young, you could
Bro.
say, oh, you could coach him, but
Yeah.
old guy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You man knew this though. That's the thing with Manchester United fans. You man knew this.
I know.
But they knew this, Livz, they knew this, but the statistics.
The statistics.
Yeah.
Statistics. They were blinded. All the penalties.
They didn't want to hear it.
Blinded.
Do you know what it was?
I said, Bainsy, what I said
hear it
at the time, he was the best player on form. That's what the comments said, and people have took it out of context. So please do not do that. Big up to PFC.
They didn't want to hear it because like he was scoring late winners. He was giving them
it was lockdown hype, innit?
He was giving them the emotion. Do you know what I'm saying? It was very hard to go against a player when he's scoring winners. He's knee sliding. He's setting off all the endorphins, even though the performance for the 90 minutes was dead. But he got the last minute winner. It's very hard.
Absolutely. Lockdown was lockdown hype because every single player in lockdown that you can name, have they been good since? Rashford, poor. Maguire, poor. Bruno, poor. Luke Shaw, poor. McTominay. Okay, I'm not even going to add him, but 4 of them key players that you've just mentioned there, they've all had that lockdown hype. And what's happened since? They've been exposed. When there's no fans and when there's no urgency to press, and it was just kind of lethargic football, and it was just kind of like, there was no kind of like real intensity. Bro, these men were just playing, and they were playing counter-attacking football, man. You can play counter-attacking football, and then next thing you know, you've got Rashford and Bruno on the end of it. Bro, it's going to be easy. As soon as you have to play a proper formation, and you have to come out and play in a 4-3-3, and you have to be expansive, then for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense, innit? Matisse thoughts on Ousmane Dembele to Chelsea. I mean, the guy, by the way, the Barcelona guy, he was like, you know what, you can have him, man. He's, for me, you know,
he's got 1 year left in his contract now.
No, he's free in the summer.
Oh, he's a free right now. He's a free agent.
Free agent in the summer.
Yeah, if you man don't sign him, that is poor.
I'm sure that's right, Matisse, isn't it?
It should be getting done, yeah. But listen, I'll believe it when he's holding up the shirt. Do you know what I mean? But it is meant to be getting done. I think Barcelona have given up as well because they don't feel like they're going to get an agreement with the player or something. So it's really only us. We're the only ones there. And Tuchel obviously wants him as well because he's worked with him before. So if we can't get it done, then we're crazy.
But do you know what I don't understand then, yeah? You see with the system you don't play, yeah? Where's he going to fit in? Is he going to be a wing back?
I don't know. This brother, you have that injury-prone brother at wing back. Are you crazy?
Where are you going to
try to kill him? Bro, he's got to
kill him, mate. You're trying to kill that guy.
He's got to play in the front three, bro. He's got to play in the front three.
Yeah, no, but I swear you don't play with a striker and 2 10s.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We might change off. We might change the way we play.
My Livz. You never know, man.
There was a period last season where our wingers were playing very wide, and then the wing backs were inverted. So Chilwell and Reece were coming inside and playing as like 10s, and then the wingers were out on the touchline. So he could do that again. Because really, Reece James and Chilwell are quite good in the central areas. They're good shooters of the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you can have your wingers out wide on the touchline. So we could easily do that.
By the way, that Cho, man, I don't know what this guy's on, man. This guy's getting more fresh fades than appearances in a minute. I just HG cuts, man. You
know he's a star boy when they keep mentioning him, even though he's not played in months. Isn't it? That's what I have to say.
Nah, mate.
You and DG never stop talking about him. He's not even relevant right now.
He's not relevant though. Livz, why do you talk about him?
Who?
How do you guys keep bringing him up?
Who?
It's Hudson-Odoi.
Who?
Let him rest.
Who?
Let him. Huh?
Who's that again?
Right.
Yeah, Hudson-Odoi. 1v1 demon.
Who's Hudson again?
Who's Jordan again? Who's Jordan again?
Who's Jordan again?
Oh, he's crazy. More face than starts, you know. Bro, he's just doing the same thing, man, doing that. And I'm like, yo, brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, on 200 bags.
Remember, he was that close to joining Bayern Munich, you know. That's how mad it is, right? You know that?
Chelsea.
I remember.
Chelsea cracked.
Chelsea cracked. They actually couldn't believe it.
The man said, give him 100 grand a week.
Give it to him. You got to keep him. You might should let him go, bro. If you
man, that is crazy. What were Chelsea thinking of, man?
They got gas. They were watching us.
They wanted him for a reason, didn't it? But then he got an injury afterwards, so it's unlucky. It's unlucky.
I don't know, man. But we should have bowed down to these kids, man, that just want everything, man. You know what I mean, bro? Like, even like Saka, bro, if he's demanding mad shit, Yo, don't bow down to this kid, man. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
Like,
whoa. Don't you dare don't you dare
he was looking a bit meaty yesterday, though. I'm not
Don't
gonna lie.
compare Saka to that bum Hudson Odoi.
You know he was looking a bit meaty yesterday.
Watch your mouth.
Have some respect.
You know,
Have
Saka
some
yesterday was
respect.
looking a bit meaty, man. He was looking a bit meaty.
I was even
Saka yesterday.
allow it, bro. You want him to play with that shit football. That
Yeah,
shit
to be fair, that Southgate
Italian
football.
He had freaking Bellingham moving like Jermaine Genius and fucking Declan Rice looking at Lee Bowyer, bro. What'd you expect?
Brother, this Southgate, man.
Harry
He just
Kane
reminds me of
moving
Ollie,
like
man.
Kevin Davis. Come on, bro. Mate,
He's
Mount
Ollie in a way,
shouldn't be
bro.
starting for England.
You're not gonna let him. You're not gonna let him go to Man City, no? Let him be the Zinchenko replacement.
I guarantee you right now, Saka is staying. He's not going nowhere.
He's staying. How much longer though?
How much longer? We've been there before. Nazareth,
right, cool. If we don't get top 4 again, he's gonna say, "Listen, I'm gonna give you my one more season."
Are you guys getting top 4 next season? Be honest.
We have to.
No.
Well, listen, I want to win the Premier League. It's not gonna happen.
Are you getting it? Let us know now. Don't try. You think you're clever? I know you just. That was a very political response.
Yeah.
We must. No. What do you think? What do you think?
Arteta, though.
What do you think? Yeah.
He knows exactly what we need.
What does Arteta need?
Bro,
prediction.
Bro, you know what's so mad, bro? Yeah, I swear to God, it's a sticky one, isn't it, Carl? We got to have the right window, innit, for us to get top 4, win Europa League. Just one of those. I don't care. Yeah, I just want to be playing Champions League football again, and whether we can do it, I don't know. We was close. Don't get me wrong. Look, I can't really waffle because when the summer ended last season, yeah, or this season actually went past, I looked at that at what we done, our business, and I said, yo, I do not think we're going to get top 4. Probably going to finish 8th again. And look what happened. The man surprised us. We nearly made it at the end. You get me? We bottled it. But right now, with the right additions, if we can make the right additions, add some experience players.
The right manager as well, man. I look at Arteta and I think, can he reach the ceiling as well?
Do you know what it is? I think with Arteta, he done well to get to that position that he was in to nearly make us get top 4. But I think what he ended up lacking was players that had that experience, that personnel, getting through them games, getting them results, grind it out. I think if we can make the right additions, etc., add in a bit of more quality, then maybe we can get.
Are you worried about Tottenham? Are you worried about Tottenham?
I'm not worried about Spurs. I've never been worried about Spurs. Why should I worry about now?
Well, again, you haven't finished. When was that going to finish above Tottenham?
Doesn't matter. Have they won anything? No.
But again, I don't like that argument. Have you won anything? When's that time you finish above Tottenham?
Matisse, what's it about, bro? Is it about winning?
The aim of elite sport, but I'm talking about right now in terms
of
short.
Coming from you, a Manchester United fan, you're becoming the new Arsenal fan.
No, I'm not becoming the Arsenal. I'm trying to say to you because Tottenham have got a serious manager. You haven't got a serious manager.
It's top 4 trophy.
Tottenham have got a serious manager now.
Yeah, but
I'm not trying to say to. Actually, the first original question was, are you worried about Tottenham now?
I'm not worried about Spurs. I'm not.
The way they're moving, the way they're trying to improve, the way they've kept Harry Kane.
Bro, did you not hear today? Bastoni's not going. Now they're looking to get Pau Torres.
They might get someone else in.
Who? Pau Torres. I'm hearing they're linked to Lenglet from Barca. Come on, do me a favor, bro.
No, but the fact that I'm just trying to say to you, with the addition, if they get the money and they go and get the players that they need to, you know what I mean? When you look at Tottenham and the way they're trying to move up, you know, and Arsenal still with you would say a novice manager, is it not time that Arsenal fans are worried right now?
I'm not worried, bro.
I don't know, Matisse. What do you think? Be honest, like, should they be
Chelsea.
You're on mute, Matisse. You're on mute.
I'm not gonna lie. You should be worried. You should be worried. You should be worried.
I'm not worried.
You should be worried. They have Conte and you have Arteta. If that's the first reason. That's the first reason why you should be worried.
Wait. Conte, the man that can't even have 2 successful years in a row in England.
I hear that.
Please,
I hear that.
But stop. He had everything at Chelsea. He won the title at Chelsea. They were chanting at the bridge. Antonio. Come on, bro. And what happened?
Bro, every
Zappa Costa.
bro. At some point, a manager has to stop hopscotching and find his home, innit?
Bro. Matisse, you said to me yesterday, he asked for a lot of players in his second season. And Chelsea said, no, take Zappa Costa, take Morata. So this season, this summer, he's going to be asking for Bastoni. He's going to be asking for so-and-so. And they're going to give him shit, just like what happened at Chelsea. And Spurs don't have the capital that you man had. So please, they don't have.
I think you're a bit rattled, man.
I'm not rattled. I'm just saying it's the history of the Tottenham.
I think you know what, man.
You're
I think for me,
you know what I've clocked. He's banking on all of Tottenham's heritage and mistakes.
yeah, exactly.
And he's not telling us why Arsenal are going to be
never
better.
lied to me.
You're not telling us why Arsenal are going to be better.
Why are
it's true.
Arsenal going to be better? That's what he's the other one to tell me.
Okay, listen.
Are you just banking on the fact that you got your credit in the bank from the past years? Are you not looking to the future?
Okay, cool. Let's be real. The only reason right now that Spurs are finished ahead of us is because of key injuries to key players.
Oh my
That's a
god!
fact.
Oh
You know, can say that's a fact. Tomiyasu getting injured early kind of affected us. Tierney, big factor. Thomas Partey, our best midfielder.
Who sold their own depth? Who sold their own depth?
That's what I'm saying. But if we had them players fit, I guarantee you, we walked into that North London
Bro,
derby.
this is like this year. This is like, you know, when Sport Bible upload their article saying if it was only scored home goals scored, then Liverpool would have won the league. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing right now.
Listen.
That's what you're doing.
Listen. Who are your more Matisse? Who's your most important players?
Our most important players in that system.
Give me three important players in your current system.
Reece James, Ben Chilwell, would have been Rudiger or Thiago Silva, one of them.
Okay, so let's say three of them guys were missing for nearly half of the season.
They were. That's the funny thing. They were missing.
Billy Man got depth.
Not great, not good depth. A lot. Alonso and Aspilicueta is not good depth.
All right, depth. See you through it though.
It's not good depth.
All right, depth.
No, bro.
You know what? Yeah.
You guys chose in January you chose this lifestyle, bro. You guys had a squad and you took the axe and you chopped the squad, chop. And you said, we're not going to invest in the team until the summer because we've got plans and there's the market's not good. And then you saw Bruno Ramirez went to Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying? Other players went elsewhere. You needed a midfielder the whole start of the season. And then you get to January, you don't get a new midfielder. That was all decision-making done by Edu and Arteta. Yeah, so the same way you're praising these two individuals, talking about Gabriel Jesus, the recruitment. Gabriel Jesus is going to sign because of Ed. Jesus is going to sign because of Edu and all this. You need to have a word with your boys, bro. Have a word with your boys.
I ain't praising nobody, bro. I ain't praising any of them.
Have a word with your boys, bro.
No, but I mean, Livz though. I think for me, injuries are part and parcel of football.
No, but that was a big factor, bro. It was the wrong guys that got injured.
On what? Big factor on what? On the decline of Arsenal?
Yeah, but obviously January we should have signed players. Yes, we should have bought.
Yeah, I get that 100%.
We should have bought in a striker.
But you had a stronger position than Tottenham, though. You had a stronger position than Tottenham.
The club are held liable for that. I understand that 100%. But bro, the reality is that never happened. Cool. We had key players, that got injured. Key players that got injured, bro, and it was detrimental, bro, in our collapse. It was.
So you better bring in some serious depth then, because you got more games this season.
And hence why I said.
How injuries killing a team that is only competing in domestic competitions and not in the FA Cup from the third round? How injuries killing you like that though?
Bro, hence why I said no, it's just injury to the wrong players, bro. If El Neni got injured, Cedric.
El Neni was class for you. Nah, don't do that to El Neni. El Neni
I'm saying if they were to get injured.
El Neni was Ramadan El Neni. You said Ramadan El Neni.
Yeah, but look, if they were to get injured, bro, like it wouldn't be effective like how it would be Partey got injured. If Tierney got injured, etc.
You knew Partey was being injured prone his whole Arsenal.
Jacob.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, you were 4 points ahead with 3 games to go, and you bottled it. Yeah. None of this excuses.
We did. And guess what? Now it's time for us to go further. It's time for us to now go that extra yard and be like, okay, guys, we've got to do it next year by bringing in the right players, bro, the right additions.
I think for me, I don't know why you're not looking at Tammy Abraham at Arsenal. I think he would do well at Arsenal, Tammy Abraham.
Roma, I think, will ask for a lot of money, over 60 M's. I don't think we're prepared to pay that.
No.
Also, another player that I wish we can bring back home is Serge Gnabry. Obviously, he's got 1 year left on his deal.
Yeah.
He said before in the past that he loves Arsenal. He wants to come back. Hey, where's Bastoni? Where is Bastoni, Tobes? Where is he? Where is he, bro? I want to know where Bastoni is.
Yeah, Bastoni. Well, according to Toby, he said, Man United, stay away. Man United are not getting Bastoni.
Who do you think you are, Man United, stay away?
Stay away.
Tottenham.
They've got the
Stay in
energy.
your lane. These Tottenham fans, I'm done with all of them. They're so deluded, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Romero, Reguilon, Doherty, Skip were all injured. I'm not going to say Skip, but I think
Doherty, come on, bro.
But Doherty was doing well for Tottenham at that time.
They were trying to get rid of him, bro.
No. I'll be honest with you. I think they were fans, but I think he was doing
Bro,
well.
they were crying. Alliance Matisse, they were crying to get rid of Doherty.
Plus, they didn't have Romero in that North London derby. And
How many man were saying Doherty were bums? Bear of these Spurs fans.
No, I'm just saying Romero wasn't available in that North London derby.
Romero was a top signing. I rate Romero.
Yeah.
Mm.
But listen,
Romero,
man,
cool.
what happened to Bastoni? I don't know. I think he just wants to stay there. It's not as if.
Oh my God, what happened to Bastoni? That's what you have to say.
Listen, he's at Inter Milan. Like, people need to remember.
Innit, man?
Inter Milan are no dickhead club. Like, they're Inter Milan. Do you know what I mean? You can't just come and take their player and think they're not gonna. Some of their players won't want to stay. You're not taking from some small club, some big club. That's Inter Milan. Inter Milan are a big club. I feel like this generation, they don't know about what Inter Milan and AC Milan used to be.
Tell them, man. You got the shirt there. You got
Inter Milan and AC Milan. Yeah, you need to remember the days. Juve as well, but obviously they got their hype recently. Schneider, Eto'o, Diego Milito, Zanetti. Yeah. You need to remember about this kit. It's not no joke, man. Team, you can't just go and pinch their players whenever you like.
It's history.
It's the history of the Inter.
Yeah, exactly. And Toby, let me just say something to Toby, man. It wasn't the fact that I was saying he's coming to United. It was the fact that you had the audacity to make. He said, "Let me just show you the title of the video." And by the way, people, make sure you check his video out.
Oh, that was today, I swear.
Today, people, he premiered it.
That's
today,
bad timing.
He actually premiered it. He premiered it. He didn't even go live. If I could come in the comments, I'm going to absolutely destroy him. He said, Bastoni won't pick United over us.
Shameless. Shameless.
Listen, people, make sure you check it out, man. We're going to wrap up now anyway. There's 1.3K in here, man. Listen, big up to everybody who's been here, man. That is crazy numbers, man. Please, guys, like the video. That's all I ask from you guys, man. Because YouTube does a madness, innit? With algorithms at the minute, you get me? It's all over the place. So the best you can do to help us get on the algorithm is like the video.
Bro, all I'm saying is, I've said it before. I've said it again. This summer is going to get real hot. It's going to be a hot summer. I've said it before. I'll say it again. 4 of the clubs, Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, Spurs, 2 of them clubs' fan bases will be upset.
I know.
11 p.m.
I know. I think it's going to be us.
Hey, 11
don't worry,
p.m.
don't worry.
1st of September. 2 of them fan bases will be upset.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. It could be us. It could be Matisse boys.
It could be Matisse, man. Matisse videos in the park, man. We need them back, man.
These boys.
Listen, that won't be happening, brother. That won't be happening.
Hey.
Oh, yo.
Hey. You never know.
Don't clip yourself, man.
Livz, you need to be careful, bro. Your team is in no fit state.
Yeah, but bro, I'm not ruling us out though. I'm saying we could be a part of that though. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. You're not making top 4 in it because I know you didn't want to say it. I'll say it in it. How about I say you're not gonna win the Premier League title or the Champions League or the FA Cup? That's fine, but I'm just saying you're not making top 4 in it. So when you deep that next season and then we're back on this show again, I hope you answer questions properly and you don't come with this whole if things happen, maybe this. You man are giving Arteta life every year. Every year is his last chance.
This is last season.
Every year is his last chance. It's his last chance.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the girl. You catch the girl texting other guys every single day, and then you say, "Today is your last chance. If you do it again,
fans are confusing.
I swear.
I don't know.
We are breaking up.
No.
Every day. And then the next day, you still get into bed with her and you give her cuddles. That's what you're doing right now.
Let's talk about
Victim FC.
Listen, let's talk about Arteta's timeline then. Since you're saying we don't know when to make our mind. Let's talk about his timeline. Yeah, let's talk about when he joined. Yeah, what he joined 19 to 20 season. Yeah, he joined December 2019, right? Yeah, cool. He came into a broken team, etc. Cool. He came
into a team that finished 5th. The season before,
yeah, but obviously Emery destroyed the dressing room, etc. Cool.
No, that's all news.
No, that's true. That's true, bro.
Okay.
The players actually, they stopped playing for him. It was evident on the pitch. Cool. Boom. He's come in now, tried to get some results in, ended up winning the FA Cup. That gave him some lifeline, right?
Yeah, give him credit for that. Yeah.
Cool. Now, the 20 to 21 season, we
8.
made some signings. You know, a lot of the signings didn't really work well. Willian, Pablo Mari,
Finish it off quickly. Finish 8.
Pablo Mari, etc. But he signed Partey, which was a good signing. Gabriel, good signing.
Yeah. No, he didn't buy Gabriel, did he?
He did.
I'm sure he was from Emery's.
No. He signed him. Emery signed Saliba.
Okay, go on.
Cool. So he made them signings. Obviously, it didn't work well. We ended up, obviously, it was a COVID season. There was no fans. Ended up finishing 8th. Poor season. Yeah.
Why did you add them? You know, I don't know why you decided to add that.
Well, COVID, it was though. Come on, that was a joke.
I'm just saying, like, you could have said we finished 8th that season, but go on.
Finished, obviously, there was no fans. Obviously, it makes a difference. Cool. All right, cool. That was his first full season. That was shocking season. One of the worst seasons I've ever witnessed as an Arsenal fan. Cool. That was his first full season now. Yeah. His second full season was this season that went past. Yeah. Yes, we started off bad, etc. The signings wasn't, like, looking at the signings, it wasn't, you know, on paper, it weren't mad. But guys like Tomiyasu ended up playing well, doing their thing. To get Ben White had an all right season. Odegaard been brilliant this season. Do you get me? Yeah. Ramsdale made a difference. So cool. We nearly got top 4. No one thought the season we'll be having. You lot all thought was gonna do it. Do you get me? We ended up bottling it. Do you get me? We ended up bottling it. It happened. So we've improved this season in terms of position wise. We've improved compared to last season.
You should never been at 8th. That's always the main argument.
Of course. Yeah. But at the same time, he was finding his players, trying to find out the team. Now he's got no excuses because he's had 2 full seasons. The first full season,
okay, fair enough.
This season, nearly done it. Now this is last chance to get it right. He's got
nearly done FC. That's how I'm gonna wrap it up. Nearly FC.
He's got this summer window. He's got this summer window, and January transfer window. 2 windows to get it right in order for us to make sure we are playing Champions League football next season.
Fair enough. We're gonna end it like that. Big up to everybody who's been on the live stream. Listen, there's still 1.2k in here. I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode. Please smash a like on the video and make sure, guys, subscribe to these man's channels. We got Matisse on the bottom. Let them know if you got anything coming up, bro.
Yeah, I just uploaded MAH right there.
There you go.
Daily uploads. And yeah, man, live on Twitch later on as well tonight. So, and obviously we got Big Six as well. So
yeah, there you go.
Almost.
If you want to see us cook Toby on Bastoni, then please check it out. 10 o'clock, people, and make sure you check out Matisse's channel. Livz online when he decides he'll be on, but check it out. Livz online on YouTube. I will try and put the link in on the description, but check out his Twitter, check out his Instagram, and do that. And also for me, people, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and also make sure you like the video, people, on your way out.
Shout out to Saeed and Matisse as well. Obviously, the man are going to be doing some Love Island watch-alongs as well.
Yeah. Listen, I might join you, Matisse, though.
It's fun. It's fun, bro. It's better than the Nations League. I'm telling you. It's
there you go.
I switched over yesterday. I don't know about you lot, but when it was 9 p.m. yesterday, I switched over.
Switched. I'm not gonna watch that dead game with them dead setups, them dead tactical lineups by Southgate. No, we're not doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna laugh. Gonna enjoy.
Absolutely, man. That's what it's all about, people. But people, I'll catch you, man, soon. Love, people. Take.